Tom Clark's Main Event is a Boink Studios production. And now, on with the show.
This is Daddy's show. Step off.
Hey, what is up? Welcome back to the program, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tom Clark, and this right here is Tom Clark's Main Event. I tried to time it. What's up, kids? Welcome back to the program. Episode 26. Oh, bumped it. 2. I'll never not bump this mic. You see the filter, man? It comes out like a country mile. How's my lighting? How do I look? Am I pretty? Am I still pretty? How's the profile? How's the shelf? Am I good? I'm experimenting with the lighting today. Because again, usually I have like the core of the sun and it's like this. And I'm trying to talk to you folks and it's like this. Like constantly beating down on me. Like, look, Tom, we burn your retinas. One day you will not see again because of the ring light. So I adjusted it. How do I look? Am I good? Am I all right? Welcome back to the show, folks. It's been a busy 24 hours for yours truly. Because of reasons. Good reasons. Really good reasons. So, I'll share one day maybe. Or maybe I won't. And I'll just leave all of you guessing. Before I start addressing comments, kids, I want you to do some things for me. You know what I'm getting ready to ask for, right? Hit the heart button. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notifications bell. So you will be ready the next time yours truly goes live on the Facebook. Thanks, as always, to Wrestling Rumors for hosting us here on the Facebook. We do greatly appreciate it, as always. There is the overlay. And now it's time to get the banning. As we said, kids, episode 262. If you've never watched the show before, I'm Tom. What's up? This is my podcast. Tom Clark's Main Event's been going live since 2014. Well, not live since 2014. We've been going live here on the Facebook for 3 years now? Whatever it's been. Episode 262. We've interviewed some big names here on the show in the past, 9 years, whatever it's been now. Yeah, man, it's been fun. It's awesome. This is my number 1 show. My number 2 show is Tom Clark's 6M podcast. It's a geek culture pod. We focus on movies, music, Marvel, magazines, miniseries, and more. Both of these are a labor of love for yours truly. I love doing this stuff. I was telling someone today about all the stuff we've been through here on the Main Event together. You guys are my family. And if you've never watched before, you're going, who's this guy? Want to be part of Tom's family? Watch every week, baby. You'll be in like Flynn. And again, hit those buttons for me, kids. I would greatly appreciate it. We got a big show to get to today. But before we do that, let us say hello, good morning, and good afternoon. Alicia D. Byers-Brown has beat Sandy from Germany to the punch. Alicia, what is up? Double V, Victor Vasquez. Hey, man, what's going on? Shannon, what's going on? How are you? Josh, how are you doing, my friend? Sugar Shane, this has been the week of promos. Yes, sir. Eric Jackson, what's going on? Will's asking about Cesaro. We'll get to that. From now on, he is Claudio Castellanoni. Castellani. I always mispronounce his last name. Sandy, guten Tag, my friend. Hope you're well. Happy Friday to you, Will. Happy Friday to everyone out there watching the show. Reggie, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Christopher Sims, how are you? Doing good, man. Alma, how are you? Stuck at the apartment, 23 degrees. Boy, I feel your pain. I am not a fan of the winter. I think we've all established that over the years. Yes. Down under David, my family's doing well, David. I hope yours is. Good to see you, my friend. Molly, I'm doing great, my friend. Thank you for hanging out. Hope all is well with you. Chris Aldridge, it is bad news for WWE. We'll get into it. Tim, as always, good to see you, my friend. We'll get there. Anyone throwing topics to me, we'll get there. I promise you, we got a lot of stuff on the docket today and an hour to get it in because I got stuff to do after the show's over. Believe that. Carlos Martinez, how are you? Let's see here. Belinda, how you doing? Let's see. Let's see. Who else we got here? Jamel, what's up in Vegas? You see how far behind I am? Yes. It's all good, man. Robbie, hey, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you as always, everybody. I I love you guys. Dane Alves, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Ron, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. I hope you're having a great Friday. Rick, where are you? There you are. What's up, dude? I appreciate you, man. Everybody throwing love my way. You guys are the best. The best. Gavin in Northern Ireland. Holy God. Dude. If everybody here in the States watching can attest to this, Tom geeks out over international viewers. Gavin, holla at your boy. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you. Spread the word on that continent. Spread the word in that country of yours. It's been a long day. I slept 4 hours last night. Believe that. Whose birthday is? Everybody talking about happy birthday. Whose birthday did I miss? Jamel. You guys know that the song Happy Birthday is no longer copyrighted, no longer owned, so we can all sing it. Everybody want to sing? Who wants to sing to Jamel? Happy birthday to you. Happy. Isn't it funny? I went to Lounge Lizard. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday, dear Jamel. Happy birthday to you. Oh, man. Them some golden pipes, right? Happy birthday, my friend. Chad, too bad. I love when you show up because I love doing that. How are you, my friend? Don Skaggs sending prayers to the Ukraine. Brother, you said a mouthful. All the best to those people. I'm not going to get political on you. I could. I'm not. Don, thank you for watching the show. Molly's. Don't y'all be expecting me to be singing happy birthday all the time. I got a face made for radio and a voice made for writing. It's okay. Cherie, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, we've cycled through all the comments, at least for now. Kids, a few things before we get cranking, all right? Hit the like button for me, all right? Hit the share button for me, all right? Comment as you see fit. We'll get to everyone we possibly can. Hit the notification bell for me. That would be freaking awesome. All these things help me. They don't put money in my pocket. Trust me. However, they look good to the bosses that run Wrestling Rumors. And this is a good thing for me. So holla at your boy. All right. All right, kids. Guess what? Oh, Shannon did get sung to. Now everybody's going to expect it. To everyone I've never sung to, happy belated birthday. To everyone with birthdays coming up, don't be asking requests, but happy birthday anyway. I'm feeling myself today, man. What are you going to do? As we said, lots of stuff to get to. Before we get to tinyurl.com/TomClarkPods, PODS, you too can get merchandise. Bam! All right. Tom Clark's Main Event and Tom Clark's 6 podcast merch. It's fun. Everybody that's gotten merch that's here today, Sandy, tell them. Sandy, testify, Sandy. Sandy from Germany will tell you. It's quality stuff. All right. Let's get to some stuff. Uh-oh. This past Saturday, a little event I like to call WWE Blood Money. I'm never taking it back. Okay? Never. Here's the results. Get ready, kids. Rey Mysterio with Dominic Mysterio defeated The Miz. Roman by God Reigns defeated Goldberg to retain the WWE Universal Championship. Bianca Belair defeated Alexa Bliss, Doudrop, Liv Morgan, Nikki Ash, and Rhea Ripley. And I'm saying Ash, I don't care. Elimination Chamber match for WWE Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 38. Naomi and Ronda Rousey defeated Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville. Tag team match. Ronda had to wrestle with one arm tied behind her back. Steps. They're fun. Drew McIntyre defeated Madcap Moss, dumped him straight on his head, and made everybody at home go, oh my God. Glad to see he's well and he's okay. Thank goodness for that. Becky Lynch defeated Elita by pinfall to retain the WWE Raw Women's Championship. The Usos and the Viking Raiders ended in no contest. Tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And in your main event, Brock Smash. Point the gun, shoot the gun. Brock, by God Lesnar, came in and wrecked everybody. Everybody felt the brunt of the Brock. The Brock. He defeated Bobby Lashley, who's out with shoulder surgery is what the buzz is. All the best to Lash, right? AJ Styles, Austin Theory, Riddle, and Seth freaking Rollins to become your new WWE champion. Now we have title versus title at WrestleMania 38. Roman by God Reigns versus the Brock, the big old Brock. Smash him. Bam. I'm not going to vent much. You guys know how this works, right? That company loves them some Brock Lesnar, okay? And that crowd loves them some Brock Lesnar, okay? It's a marriage made in heaven. Believe that. He's who they roll with. Now, we can all, in the chat, we can all be talking about, oh, Brock wins all the time, Tom. This is ridiculous. Okay. He's who they want. Remember how everybody hated John Cena? Remember that? How everybody hated John? Oh, Tom. He's who they want. Brock's who they want. Brock is their top guy. After all these years, Brock Lesnar's their top guy. Well, Roman's their top guy. But at this point, you could kind of say neck and neck, couldn't you? Linda says, sad to hear about Cesaro. Linda, thank you for watching the show. I disagree with you, Linda. I disagree. Linda Orsman. I apologize for the last name. I disagree. If you're a diehard WWE fan, you can't see the Cesaro character anymore. It sucks. But Claudio's going to be fine. Claudio's going to get work all over the world, anywhere he wants to work at any time. We all know this, right? So yeah, Will's talking about they're going to combine the titles. Tim says no surrender greater than Elimination Chamber. I actually heard that from a few different people. Let's see. Jason, what's up? Should have waited for Alexa Bliss to return. Why bring her back to lose clean? Because reasons, because WWE. Logic. Thrown clean out the window. We all sit back at home going, you sit there and you tell me, all of you right now, tell me that watching this company at some point, I don't care if it's just one time, I don't care. At one time on your viewing experience, you didn't go, what? If you say you haven't, you are lying. Now, it doesn't mean you hate the company. Whatever. It's good. It's all good. But they do weird stuff, man. And let me ask you a question. I said I wasn't going to rant. What happened to you put the title on somebody and then you build contenders? That's not happening now. It's not happening now, man. You know what I mean? It's not happening. So, but again, lose sleep if you want to. Hate if you want to. Hey, blame Brock if you want. That's cool. I don't care. Go with God, brother. But just be forewarned. Brock's not booking this stuff. It's out of his hands. Now, he wants a plausible storyline. He doesn't want to look like an idiot. I get it. But he's probably going to lose clean to Roman at Mania, more than likely. And you know who's going to have a problem with it? Not me and not Brock. You can about be guaranteed. E says, acknowledge me. E. You're awesome. Yep. Yep. Danny says, if Stone Cold fighting Kevin Owens, that's the buzz. We haven't had it announced yet, but that's the buzz. E, we always miss you if you're not here, brother. Jason asked what happened to the no rematch club. They do what they want. Oh, yeah, I do what I want. They're Eric Cartman. WWE's the Eric Cartman of the pro wrestling industry. I do what I want, right? It's the truth. Like I said, lose sleep. Don't lose sleep. Be happy. Don't be happy. It does not. Today, yesterday, forever. It does not make a difference. They're going to do what they're going to do. You can either go along for the ride, or you can rant, or you can hate, or you can love, and it doesn't make a difference. If nothing I've ever said to you about this company, and I'll move on, I swear to God, if nothing I ever said to you about this company rings true, believe me when I say this to you, and listen close. They don't care about what you want. And if you believe that, you'll believe anything. Okay? If you believe that they care about what you want, you'll believe anything. They don't care. They don't listen, and they don't care. Now, that's all the commentary I got. You can hate that if you want to. It's fine. I'm giving you the truth. I'm giving you the truth. Gavin says, would have liked a few guys like AJ and Seth bring a better fight to Brock. I completely agree. Jamie says WWE's equals catch me outside. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm seeing buzz and hearing rumors about Steiner Brothers. You think maybe they're not even going to acknowledge Braun Breaker at the ceremony? They're going to show him in the crowd clapping. That's all they're going to do. Rick and Scott, don't acknowledge him, pal. We're not telling anybody. We'll see. People's talking about it. Let's talk about it now. The artist formerly known as Cesaro. Remember his working name when they first brought him up or first got there? What was his working name? Do you guys remember? Antonio Cesaro. And they dropped the Antonio because they like, Cher and Beyonce and Adele. You know what I mean? That's the catchy thing to do. I can't believe that Damian Priest is not Priest yet, or just Damian. Ladies and gentlemen, Damian, pal. I said this before. I won't spend too much time on it. Cesaro had a good career in WWE. Some would argue a great career. Multiple tag team title runs. High profile. He was on TV a lot. He had really good matches. A lot of people would say great. I'll be inclined to agree with that. The guy's excellent in the ring. The guy can absolutely get it done. Great attitude. Stupendous work ethic. Stupendous. Catch that? We'll get to it. Great work ethic. Everything about this guy screams professional. Everything about this guy screams hard work and fun. Claudio is going to be fine, kids. He decided to move on. We will wish him the best in his future endeavors, and I can't wait to see where he lands next. You guys can say AEW if you want to. That's fine. I'd love to see him in New Japan. I'd love to see him any number of places, but we'll see what happens. This guy, tremendous. Kids, we've got the likes up to 26. If you've not hit the button for me, please make that happen. Let's get me up to 30. I would appreciate you. Robert says Cesaro was there since 2010. Good. Yeah. For as long as I've been writing about pro wrestling online, he's been there. Shannon says, happy for him. Now he can go anywhere he wants. Totally right. See the kid logo there, kids? Owner and promoter of High Velocity Wrestling. What's up, Gary? How you doing, my friend? HVW Arrival coming to you live Saturday, June 18th. If you cannot be there live, 29 Logan Street, Marion, North Carolina is the address. I've not got the name right yet. The Municipal Events Center. There it is. I got a lot of hyping to do, kids. Can you tell? A lot of work ahead of us. I can't wait, dude. I'm pumped up. We're just in the beginning stages of planning this thing out. It's going to be so awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. If you can't be there in person, we anticipate doing a live feed. I will keep you updated as time goes on, and we'll let you guys know. But I'm telling you, if you can be there in person, that's how you do it. Because we're going to be having a blast. John Matthews, what's up? John, hit that like button, brother. Do it. I know you haven't done it, but you want to. Because you know I'm good to you, right? I'm nice to you. Aren't I? John, I love you. Chris says, better do a like. You see that, Gary? We got fans wanting to see this stuff, baby. Yeah, all the best is Cesaro, man. If this is what he wants and he's happy and he gets to go somewhere else and ply his craft, go with God, brother. I'm happy for the guy. He had a great run in that company, a run that could have ended at any time because of reasons, right? But I hope he banked his money. I hope he's good. I hope his family's good. Hope he's a happy guy. He's busted his hump to make everybody happy in the ring, right? As they all do, right? So nothing but the best for Claudio. Absolutely. Edge came back again and cut a little promo talking about it's an open challenge. How many of you watched the Elimination Chamber, also known as Blood Money, last weekend and said, Cody, he was spotted on his way to Saudi Arabia. Edge versus Cody would be a heck of a match, a heck of a WrestleMania match. Does it put Cody closer to the WWE Championship? I don't know. I think maybe on the program immediately after Mania, when Roman's standing there with both titles, you have Cody come out and challenge him. Look, kids, what's the catchphrase of the Go Big Show? Go big or go home. You're going to spend the money. You're going to do everything in your power to get a founder. Not a guy, a founder, an EVP of All Elite Wrestling. And you managed to lure him away. Hey, come here. Right? And Cody said, okay. I'm not making light of it. These are just jokes. Okay. You better do right by this guy. If you ever hope to land anyone else from that company, I agree with the overall opinion. There's a lot of opinions out there, as always. I agree with the assessment been thrown around the past couple of weeks that, hey, if they tank it with Cody, why would anyone in AEW ever want to go to WWE? I agree with that. That's how I feel. Are we going to get Cody by God Rhodes versus the rated R superstar? Alicia says, I think it's going to be Edge versus AJ. Hey, I'm there. Let's have it. I'm there. Save Cody for after Mania. I don't think they can. We'll see. Chris says, where are you going to do a live feed from? WWE didn't go to He's Home. Where are you going to do like? Oh, we're talking about HVW, baby. High Velocity Wrestling Arrival. So, yeah. E says, when will beautiful Elizabeth and woman Nancy Benoit be in the Hall of Fame, even if it's they shouldn't be legacy. They should be in. I think woman getting in opens a whole can of worms that people are not going to want to approach. And E, can I be honest with you? E, no disrespect to you, my friend, but if anybody in this chat wants to debate the Benoit thing, save it for another podcast because I don't care to talk about it. It's a rule of mine. Sorry. Usually nothing's out of bounds as long as you're respectful and don't curse. I don't care to talk about this guy. That's just me. If you guys are still fans, good for you. And that's great, but I just can't. I don't want to do it. So, all due respect, I think Elizabeth has a heck of a time getting in a lot easier. Hopefully. I mean, not hopefully, but you know what I mean. Hopefully she gets in either way. Jim, what's up, dude? Says, what do you think, Tony Khan? There is no telling, but apparently this thing is massive. The buzz is that it's going to be a super show, maybe with New Japan. I don't think it's a buzzworthy event if it's with Impact, but I could be wrong. Shane says, if Cody goes back to WWE, will they fight? I don't think they can fight. I think Cody owns it now, doesn't he? Doesn't Cody own it now? I would think he owns it. By the way, Shane, they took your name. They took your name. They took the name that your father used as a professional. The name that he took to that company. They took it away from you. And you know what happened? During the time when all that was going on, they wouldn't allow him to use his last name, the Rhodes last name. Cody goes on Twitter because he's got the word dream tattooed right here. He goes on Twitter and says, he was there when I took my first breath, and I was there when he took his last breath. I'll always be a Rhodes. I'm just paraphrasing the tweet. You're going to go back to those guys? Dude, if I could talk to Cody, and I'm not in line to interview Cody Rhodes anytime soon, all right? But, buddy, if I could, I would point blank, man to man, and hope he doesn't hang up on me, say, dude, break this down for me, for everybody listening and watching right now. What in the world would possess you to ever go back to that company, considering the bad blood that seemed to be there between you two after you split? I would love to ask him that question. Alma says Cody versus Steve Austin. Yeah, but Austin's winning. So Cody starts off his first match with a loss? Because there's no way you don't put Austin over. Okay, common sense says there's no way you don't put Austin over, but it's Vince. Beat him, pal. Chris says King Kong Bunny's being Hall of Fame. Man, there's a lot of Hall of Fame guys. We'll have a Hall of Fame discussion one of these days. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see. Smackdown preview, folks. Here is what's on tap for the Blue Brand tonight. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns to sign a contract. Contract signings typically go well, and they're uneventful, and they're usually tame, and nothing bad ever happens. It's a winner-take-all match at WrestleMania. You guys know that. I've already told you. Sami Zayn to celebrate his Intercontinental Championship victory, which always goes well. Nothing ever happens, and it's usually pretty mild. And Drew McIntyre to battle Madcap Moss again in a WWE Elimination Chamber rematch. There's your card. There's your events, not card, but you know what I mean. There's stuff. Hey, be glad you got any match announcements at all from that company, dude, all right? Ratings, kids, this week, Raw, 1.83 million. Up a scooch from 1.6 last week. NXT, let's see. And I did not get the NXT. You see how ill-prepared I was? Hold on, kids. I'll give it to you. I've got it. This is the part of the show where everyone goes, Tom's not ready. You suck, dude. You suck. I told you I've had a busy weekend, right? Don't nobody look it up. Don't nobody look it up. Let's see. There we go. My apologies for not having it ready. As I've told you guys multiple times before, it's up to you whether you even care about man, a lot of people don't care about this stuff, dude. Let's see. NXT, where are you? Yeah, I don't have it. Could have sworn I had it. I'll look it up. Don't nobody look it up. If you look it up, you're dead to me. I'm just kidding. Oh, la, 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 la. Boom. La, 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 la. 612,000 viewers. Hey. Bam. There we go. Is that right? That's right. Yes. Up from 525 last week. There's your numbers. SmackDown, actually, last week, 2.2 million. Tonight hasn't happened yet. Why are you asking? I'm not looking that up. I can't look it up. He says, what's next for Cameron Grimes? I hope some great, big, awesome stuff. I hope some great, big, awesome stuff. I hope so. That'd be awesome. It's hot in my office. Man, I could turn my fan on if I could. Whew. But it would go all up in the mic, and I can't have that. So, anyways. Chad Shaver is Chad Shaver and Chad Ganson. Which one of you guys do I call Chad Too Bad? Remind me. You Chads. You wacky Chads. You Chads, you. Which one of you Chads do I call Chad Too Bad? I can't be calling both of you Chad Too Bad. For God's sake. What's up, Wilf? Welcome back to the show, my friend. Which one of you Chads? Chad, you're awesome. Shaver is like him, not me. I didn't get a nickname. Don't be disgruntled, Chad. Chad Shaver. I'll give you something. I'll come up with something. I'll get there. You can't force the nickname, Chad. It's a bad idea. It never works. Guess what we got to talk about? What song is it you want to hear? How many of you here are How many of you here are here for the AEW stuff? Raise your hands. Show of hands. Show of hands. Show of hands. We got a lot of ground to cover just from Dynamite alone, dude. There's a lot of stuff going down in the world of AEW. MJF cut the best promo of his career. And I've said that like 4 weeks in a row of something. It's insane. This guy is money. They print money when he talks. Like that. Gold. He's gold, man. He's freaking gold. Now, believe it or not, I've read criticism about this promo. Negativity online, Tom? Perish the thought. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. Perish the thought, Tom. There's negativity online. Are you making this stuff up? I know.
Yeah.
All sorts of negativity. I had to throw that in. I was doing the voice. I did the yeah. So here's the thing about MJF. The guy's he's a god. Can we all agree? He's a master. He knows exactly what he's doing. But I've seen criticism talking about, yeah, Tom, but that was a kind of a babyface promo. Is he turning face? No, he's not turning face. This whole thing's a scam. The story's probably true to some degree, to a lot of degree, maybe. And the background of him quitting college and quitting football to pursue wrestling is 100% true. 100% true. But here's the deal. It's going to be a heel promo because he's going to stab Punk in the back. Punk's going to take his guard down now. He's going to view MJF in a whole new light. Okay. And it's going to come out that Friedman is working him. It was all a ruse to get Punk to lower his defenses and go into the match, not as prepared and on guard and cautious. That's what I think is going to happen. MJF's the best heel in the room. MJF's the best heel in the business right now, bar none. He really is. There's no one else better. Nobody by a long mile. Yeah, it's subjective. You can have whatever opinion you want, and I won't discount it. Okay, I won't. However, you're all wrong. Kidding. Not kidding. He is fantastic. He's utterly fantastic. Everything he says, complete gold.
I'm better than you, and you know it.
There you go. Chad says, can't stand him. He's doing his job, baby. Will says it's a setup. Absolutely. Shannon says, what an amazing promo. I was hanging on every word. I almost felt bad. Oh, my dude. I got choked up. But listen, I'm on a different wavelength than a lot of people I know when it comes to this stuff. I get teary-eyed. I got teary-eyed at the Hard Times promo. I still do. When he references his dad and everything. God, don't make me go there, dude. I'll lose it. This stuff hits me different. It hits me like it doesn't hit some people. Tim says, best heel. I agree. Molly says, yes, he is awesome. Love his promos. Look at what Jason said. Jason said, hot garbage. I'm not hitting that button for you. Sugar Shane says, had to watch MJF promo again. He was crying. Yeah, he's very good, dude. He gets in character. Completely gets in character. Carly says, don't believe it. I believe there's a lot of truth. There is a lot of truth to what he said. There's the events and everything. Whether or not when the Jew reference, whether or not that happened, I don't know. But who knows? Who knows except him? And how can you prove it didn't happen at this point? How can you prove anything? Isaiah, what's up? Says he is my guy. Dude, he's so good. Isaiah, welcome to the show, dude. He's so good, man. Jim says, what's with CYM with? Okay, so Jim, go back to the show if you will. Last week we had Jay and Ben on from the Untitled Wrestling Podcast. Shout out to those guys. They've got an interview or had an interview with the ROH World Heavyweight Champion. And dude, Jonathan Gresham is a bad dude. He's very, very good. Kudos to Jay and Troy. Congratulations, my friends. I've not listened to it yet, but all you guys go subscribe to Untitled Wrestling Podcast, please. And thank you. They will thank you, and I will thank you as well. Here's what I'll tell you guys. The Control Your Narrative stuff is bringing in Austin Aries. That's all I need to know. Now I know what all this is about. Go look it up. It's, yeah. As I said, we don't have to get political, but it is my show. So if you push me too hard, I'll go there with you. But now I don't care about this anymore. No disrespect. It's just not for me. Chad, thank you for hanging out, my friend. Shannon says next AEW champion. You could very well be right. Christopher says when he talked about autism, he had me choked up. My godson has ADD. Well, there you go. There you go, man. Christopher, I just listen. We'll get to Impact. Well, there's a little tiny scooch of a thing on Impact. I'll promise you. I do have something on tap this week. How many of you guys have heard the Dax Harwood tidbit on the Renee Paquette podcast about Shawn Michaels? Oh my God! If you haven't heard this, go out of your way to listen to it. Remember Raw 25 when FTR got punked out in the middle of the ring by the Clique and they destroyed them and left them for dead? Supposedly what happened was in Dax's, and listen, if you have any reason to doubt Dax, you want to call the guy a liar, I guess you can. Go with God, brother, if that's what you want to do. But he didn't have to tell this story, right? In his story, he had was a torn bicep and some sort of injury, put him on the shelf for a while. That seemed like, remember how FTR kept getting hurt? One would get hurt, the other guy would get hurt. And it seemed like maybe they were cursed or something. They could never get the team off the ground. So he confides in Sean and all this stuff, pours his heart out to him, and Sean's there with him, talking about how his wife was there for him and stuff. And then after the fact, in front of the Click guys, he was ripping on him, making fun of him, putting him down and stuff, and like teasing him in front of these guys. And they were all laughing, having a great time. And he's thinking, dude, what's this about? Now, you could look at this and say, oh, these guys get their feelings hurt too much. I disagree with that. Listen, this old thing about, the old-fashioned locker room hazing, stop. We're in 2022. Get over yourselves. Anyone out there still doing that would be ashamed of yourselves, man. That's not what pro wrestling should be, especially not now. Get over it. You're all there to do a job, whether you're losing or not, okay? But you're all there to put the company over. You're all there to draw a house, and anything other than that, if you've got any other focus in your mind, you're there for the wrong reasons. If you draw a house and you do your job that night, you will get over. Okay? So any town out there talking about, oh, it's all about me. It's really never going to be all about you. Okay? Never will be. All you're going to do is make enemies. You're going to alienate the rest of the locker room. And at the end of the day, no one's going to want to book you. Believe that. I don't care. Come at me. I don't care what anyone says any differently. I do not care at all. No one wants to book that guy. All right. So I don't have any reason to distrust Dax and think that he's lying about any of this. But did you guys listen to that? It's revealing. I'd play it here for you, but guess what? They'd pull me off the stage faster than anything you've ever seen, baby. Cherie says, if the story's true, you're right, Cherie. Sean did Dax wrong for sure. E says, yes, I'll watch Dem Boys and Lucha Bros. Why in the world would I not watch it, dude? I can't wait to see that, man. Isaiah said, MJF, oh, dude. First of all, Isaiah, his run's not ending anytime soon. He's there for a good long time, I would imagine. He'll get multiple title runs before he hangs it up one day. Chad, thank you for watching, my friend. I appreciate you. Sorry I didn't say goodbye to you. Yeah. So, kids, by the way, we're at 37 likes. If you're not clicked the like button for me yet, please hit it. Let's get us up to 40, if you will. Share the video, if you will. Share the feed. And please hit the notifications bell. That would mean loads to me. I would greatly freaking appreciate it. John Moxley and Bryan Danielson. And kids, it's a big, long button, but, I'm with it. So let's talk about it. Let's do it. Welcome back. That's a long one. They're going to pull my stuff down eventually. Some algorithm is going to pick up on Joan Jett and the Blackhearts doing Wild Thing. They're going to be like, take it down. It's all right. It's not all right. Screw them. Don't nobody print that. I never said it. I'll deny it till my dying breath. So here's the deal. I can't wait to see. Oh, Sheree, you just said it. I can't wait to see Mox and Danielson hook it up. And yes, I think they're going to end up becoming a unit after this. And I don't think they necessarily have to be raging heel. And they're not going to be tweener. We've been there. We've talked about that. I can't wait to see this happen. It's going to be great. Yes, Revolution. It'll be great. We're going to do our Revolution preview show next Friday. We may have a guest or two on. Don't miss it. Teasers. Alicia says should be a great match. Oh, yeah. Chris? Yeah, Chris? Yeah. Will, you cursed? I'm not putting your stuff up, Will. Potty mouth, Will. Timmy says that was great. Yep. Revolution. I got you, Will. I know what you're talking about. Jamel is going to all 3 shows in Vegas. Oh, shut up. Jamel, picture it didn't happen. Pics and tag me. Pics and tag me, and I'll do it for you. The thing. Share it, I put the brain in the robot, I can't wait to see what happens. They're going to kill it. Revolution going to be an amazing show. Believe that. It's going to be awesome. Crazy amounts of fun. Maybe the show of the year. We're just in February. We'll be in March, but you get it. Yeah, dude. Someone's got a birthday in March. Who is it? Who is it? Me. I expect big time gifts. But I'll accept cash. Make it easy on yourself. Just send money. Charlie Brown reference, deep cut. Yeah, so I can't wait to see it. I love Mox to death. I love Danielson as much, if not more. It's going to be great. CRP in the house. What's up, my friend? How are you? Will says Picks and Tag Me. Sounds like an off ladies band. Picks and Tag Me. It kind of sounds like a tag team, doesn't it? And their opponents from Cleveland, Ohio, a total combined weight of 482 pounds. Picks and Tag Me. Like Cagney and Lacey. Boy, that shows my age of nothing else, right? Who's asking, Chris? Who's asking? My birthday is Chris. Who's asking? Who, Chris? Who? You, Chris? You? Huh? If I tell you, you owe me a gift, Chris. March 21st. Holler at your boy. Sheree says, still waiting for them to come to Sacktown. Hey, man, they'll get there. AEW doing the work, man. Burning up the roads, yo. Burning them up. Believe that. Okay. Tim says Tom Carter doing something big next week. Tom Carter is going to do something big today after the show, but I can't tell nobody. And no, it's not wrestling related. Relax. I would have told you if it's wrestling related. Maybe. Who knows? Isaiah says that, is that your anniversary? Ironically enough, Isaiah, my mom married my stepdad on my birthday that year when I was 15. So now every year since they got married, I got to hear, our anniversary's coming up. Oh, and your birthday too. And it used to be my birthday. And now, you see what I'm saying? I was the focus and I haven't been in years. How's about that? So, yeah, we'll get there. Ray all day. Ray, you're always missed, man. Yeah, Will, if I know. My kid's growing up, dude. Makes me sad. Here's something else happening on Dynamite this past Wednesday night. Chris Jericho versus Eddie Kingston. The promo that never ends. It was good. It was entertaining. I dug it. It got the job done. It got done everything it should have done. Yeah, I'm all about it. So, notifications. I like that. You know who's on my thing? See if you can see this. Who is that? Oh, hold on. You see it? It's Shingo. Shingo's the wallpaper on my phone. I got a bunch of stuff in there, but Shingo's been on here for like 3 straight days. I love me some Shingo Takagi. All right. Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston, good promo. If you believe that Chris Jericho's not turning heel out of this, boy, was you wrong. Uh-oh. Dead wrong. Dead wrong. Jericho going to turn heel like a mother trucker. It's going to be great. It's going to be a really good match. I think that Chris is going to do for him what he's done for other talents. He's going to, not that Eddie's not on the map yet, but Eddie wasn't a certified main event guy like Cassidy wasn't until he faced Jericho. It's the truth. You can hate if you wanna. I get it. So there you go. Robbie says you're going to be 45. Robbie, happy belated birthday. I don't look a day over 20, freaking Robbie. But thank you, my friend. Isaiah says Eddie for the win. Do you want Eddie to win at Revolution, or do you think this thing should go like a best of 3 or maybe 2 matches and Eddie wins the second match? What do you guys think? What do you guys think, man? Alicia says Jericho is one of the best in the business on a mic. Absolutely. On a mic emoji. CRP, right as I said, they're going to draw this out for 3 matches, right? Eddie loses, proving he can't win the big one. Eddie loses in the second match by getting screwed over. I heard that take on what pod was I listening to this morning, actually. I forget who said this. It makes sense. I don't know if they'll go this way, but it does make sense. Ray all day, kissing up, as I expect him to, because you're awesome. E's birthday's in August. Man, we got to get off this birthday stuff. Y'all going to have to sing to me March 21st. All of you. All of you. For my birthday, I expect a song and cash. I'm just kidding. Just cash is fine. You don't have to sing. It's going to be good. You guys have been talking about it. A little bit of tidbit from Impact Wrestling. GOD is out of the Bullet Club. Jay White flexing his Bullet Club muscles like crazy. His switchblade muscles have been flexed. Calls himself leader of the Bullet Club. He's doing it a bunch, which typically means he's on his way out, but not this time. He's controlling his narrative. Okay. So basically what's happening is GOD, Anderson and Gallows founding members, right? Anderson for sure, of Bullet Club, out of Bullet Club now, right? I'm sorry. Tama Tonga, excuse me. Tama Tonga Tongaloa. Tama Tonga, founding member, my bad. Anderson Gallows back in. What do you guys think about that? Can I be honest with you? I don't know that Anderson and Gallows need a Bullet Club. I thought they were fine on their own. I want to see where they're going with this, but I would think that this means more Anderson Gallows back on Dynamite if they got room for him. Anytime I get to see Jay White on my TV, I'm a happy guy. And Chris Bay's got the goods. He's got the goods. He does. I love that guy. Freaking great. There's your Impact bite. I don't know about unbearable to watch, Chris. It's all in how you look at it. I'm just not a great big intergender guy. I've stated reasons. Alicia says, a Jay White for the swerve. Interesting. Yeah. You talking about another swerve or that swerve, right? Hey, dude, my condolences. I'm sure you talked about this last year, my friend. Best to your family, dude. For sure. CRP says, weird they are feuding the Bullet Club on the middle of this multi-company battle in Impact, but Impact gonna impact. Impact gonna impact, that's good. Well played. Buddy Matthews is the newest member of the House of Black in a segment that took 3 days to complete. Man, it took a long time. I was expecting more people to run down to the ring at that point, weren't you? I love all the guys involved in this angle. I really do. But I'm sitting there thinking, Shingo. Where'd the time go, Shingo? Yeah, it took a long time. What do you guys think about Penta? Penta Obscura, is that what it is? I'm getting it wrong. And what about Abrahantes? Looking like the devil himself. Hey, man. Hey. It's showbiz, baby. It's showbiz. If I'm not going to get mad at, at Ace, Peter, Paul, and Gene for wearing makeup and stiletto heels, how am I get mad at Alex for this? I can't, and I won't. It's silly. Get up. Everybody want to be over here. Get down. They'll throw me off for that. It hits an algorithm. That guy's humming Detroit Rock City. Get him out of here. Yeah, I'm right. My day's one day after Sting's. Birthday's after Sting. Yeah. I actually knew that. Chris says Buddy needs some ink. I kind of find it refreshing he doesn't have ink. I get where you're coming from, but it's kind of cool. Honestly. Dog in a cul-de-sac. Not my dog. My dog's a good boy. Good boy, doggy. Christopher Wilson says, I love the Pen of Dark angle. Yeah. But House of Black squashed. I can't say squashed. I'm not going to say squashed. I won't say that. I get where you're coming from, but in my opinion, he wasn't squashed. CRP says the way Penta was presented in the match itself, it came off as just a color wave as opposed to a darker. I will agree with that. Yeah, it's fine. Hey, listen, man, you're entitled to your opinion. I get that. I was expecting more. But to be honest, as the thing kicked off, did you really sense a huge crowd reaction? Because I kind of really didn't. Will says, how many Funkos do you have? Dude, I don't. I've got an app where I track how many I have. Speaking of Kiss, these are my latest two. They're not on my shelves. Two act members of the band on drums. Got the drum kit. Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life? And one of my favorite guitarists of all time, the Spaceman Ace Frehley. If people are tuning in now or like later, they're scrolling through, it's like, what's this guy talking about Kiss? Kind of my Hank Hill. It's weird. There you go. Jeff Hardy gave a weird sort of, if you want to call it an interview, like backstage to some, I say kid, he looked really young, younger than I am. And you can barely hear it, but he's talking about he's going to AEW. So, spoiler alert! He's going, as if we didn't know, as if you couldn't tell. It's the Hardy's reunion tour this year. He's advertising all over the place. So, there you go. Jeff Hardy to AEW. You guys knew that was coming, right? Let's hit the Rampage preview before we give numbers and take it home. Tonight, if you've got spoilers, save them! Because I think this is live, isn't it? Or no, it's not live. Excuse me. This is taped, I think. Yeah. Sammy Guevara versus Andrade El Idolo, AEW TNT Championship match. In my opinion, El Idolo needs to have a great showing here and freaking almost kill this kid. In my opinion. Orange Cassidy versus Anthony Bowens, face of the Revolution qualifier. I would say Cassidy's winning that sucker. Serena Deeb's 5-minute challenge. There you go, kids. There's your cards so far. Don't spoil the show for anybody else. If you do, you're getting kicked out. I don't play. Shane talking about story time with Adam Page. That was awesome. Ray, I'm sorry, Ray, but that was awesome. Alicia says, we all knew that's where he would end up. Of course, absolutely. And why not? Why not? Will says, talking about, he knows exactly how many Funkos I have. Oh, is that right? Yeah. I got ours well, Wilf. I got Peter and Paul are up there. A buddy of mine got this for me like 2 weeks ago. Not 2 weeks ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago at Christmas. So there you go. It is taped. Thank you. Ray says, dumb man Page sucks. Thank you, Will. You're 100% right. I do have a lot. Here's numbers, kids. And guess what? They're all here this time. Yay. Dynamite rebounding big time. 1.01 million, up from 869 last week. Rampage, who knows? Hadn't happened yet last week. 471 down, mega big time. And now the floor is wide open. Ray all day. We patiently await your question. We're going to take this thing home at the top of the hour, kids. So keep them, start them coming, keep them coming. You really want to make me happy? Get me up to 50 likes on this little sucker if you haven't done it yet. Make it happen. That'd be great. E says, Tom Clark, greater than Adam Cole, baby. Can I have your autograph, Tom, on an official headshot picture promo? I don't have a headshot. You talking about a headshot of me? Shut up. You wouldn't want that. Quit playing, dude. E, I know you like to mess with me, but don't poke fun at a brother. I'm just doing work, E. I'm just trying to entertain the matches and make people happy. And you want to, I see what you're doing, E. You're not roping me in, MJF. It's not going to happen. I don't have headshots, man. That's interesting. Autograph? Really? Me? You can't read my autograph for nothing, by the way. Like my signature, you can't read a thing. You can't. Like, no way. E says thoughts on Russia and Ukraine. Whew, God, E, don't go there, dude. Whew, don't go there. Don't make me get political. The people of Ukraine do not deserve this at all. And Putin is Putin's despicable, in my opinion. Ray says Digital Underground or Third Base. And if Adam Cole invited, listen, man, Third Base dissed MC Hammer. So I got nothing to say for Third Base. Digital Underground all the way, dude, all the way. And if Adam Cole invited you to play ping pong and had room, this ping pong thing's really happening for you. And had room for one extra, could I play? And after he invited you for milkshakes, could I have one? The answer is always going to be yes, but I enjoy answering your questions. Alicia, we teased last week. We went over the idea, Ben and Jay and myself from the Untitled Wrestling Podcast. Kids, go check it out. We got a little network of shows happening here. The Untitled Wrestling Podcast, Peaches and Power Bombs, Dudes at Ringside Podcast. Yeah, dude, it's all good, man. Yeah, I believe that a Batista type turn is in the cards for Wardlow. We'll see how it works now that MJF's cut this sort of babyface promo. Paint your face like Sting for your birthday. Oh my God, I've never painted my face in my life. I don't think I ever have. That'd be interesting. Who is the most underrated World Heavyweight Champion of all time? To me, it's Jerry Lawler. Raw and the Truth Killings. Just because he's the first guy that jumps to mind. I'm sure there's others. Jerry Lawler, I don't know if he's underrated. I think Jerry Lawler's easily dismissed because he worked and stayed in one territory. Good for him. He didn't have to travel to make that money. He made it right where he lived. Good for him. Get in his car and drive 10 minutes, be home. That's an awesome career to have. I'm not going to spend too much time on that, Shane. I appreciate you, brother. My first reaction is Ron the Truth Killings because he never gets props for it, ever. Shannon, the boy's good. He's doing good, man. A friend of his stayed over with us last night, so I had to drag him out of bed this morning because, I'm sure he stayed up way past his bedtime as he usually tends to do. So he says Ricochet versus Jay White, pick a winner, and it can't be the viewers. Whoever the booker books to put over, brother. That's who I got for you. Am I booking it? It depends on the situation. Ricochet's lost a bunch. So, I don't know if I can book that guy to lose. Who wins the AEW title match at the pay-per-view? Hangman Page, I think, retains. I think it's way too early to take it off him. CRP says Ron Garvin. I'll buy that. Ron had a tough road to hoe, didn't he? Really tough road to hoe. You're going to take the belt from Flair, and your name's not Dusty Rhodes. What? I think Ricky Morton could have took that belt for a couple of months and done great things with it, but it just wasn't in the cards for him, Alma says Al Perez. Was Al Perez world-class champion? How do I not know this? Maybe he was. Rob says, you and I grew up territory guys, so which small wrestling promotion do you think did their best to give fans what they wanted? Jim Crockett Promotions, Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, 100%. 100%. They wanted Ricky and Robert. They gave him Ricky and Robert. They wanted Dusty to win a lot. Dusty won a lot. It's one thing to say, I know what the people want, baby. That's one thing. And then you give it to them, the people's like, didn't we get this last week? What else is on TV? They didn't do that. The Red Hot acts, they gave it to him. Barry Windham got Red Hot, they gave him Barry. Magnum TA, next top guy, they gave him Magnum. Whatever worked is what they did. They sent the fans home happy. What was it Tully called it? Dusty and the Risky Business Boys? Because Dusty would come out to Bob Seger, right? Dusty and his boys versus the Horsemen. You want to book a house and get a main event going that will pack the arena? 8-man tag team match is your main event, or 6-man, whatever you want to do. Do the math. Believe it. Every time. Dusty and Sting and the Road Warriors, Dusty and Magnum and the Road Warriors, any combination of Dusty and his guys versus the 4 Horsemen. I have watched Peacemaker. Massive fan of the show. If you never watched Peacemaker, you're doing life wrong. You need to go watch it. Check it out. Christopher says I need a dim boys button. Boy, from your lips to the ears of God, my friend. Yeah. So Al Perez was world-class champion, right? Yeah. How did I not know that? E, quit telling me to do stuff, E. Just ask me. Hey, Tom, would you hit the Cameron Grimes button? Maybe I'll do it, E, if you're nicer to me. Yikes. Will Cole sign with the Bucks or Red Dragon? The Bucks turned on him. I think that's going to come into play. They make fun of that and they tease it and stuff, but I think that's going to come into play at the end of the day for all this stuff, man. I think it's going to be Heyman saying, you left me, you hung me out to dry. Now I'm going to do it to you. I'm returning the favor. That's why I came back. I came back to do to you what you did to me. Tim says, Den Boys versus FTR or Den Boys versus UOD. Which one would you take? Can I have both? I want both. I really want both. That's hard to pick, Tim. Dark Damian Priest. Yep. Don't be surprised, Jason. You know what? I'm good with that. Finn Balor. I love Finn Balor. I love Priest. I interviewed Priest when he was punching Martinez in Ring of Honor. I want better for Finn. I want better for Finn than what he gets with that company. Just my opinion. All right. E said please. So because you said please, here you go, kids.
You can kiss my grin!
There you go. Alma says yes, he was. Remember the title match, Kerry versus Al Perez? Gary Hart was supposed to be in handcuffs to Franz Von. Your encyclopedic knowledge of world class is very awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Fritz faked the heart attack. I didn't care for that. I did not care for that. People years later did not care for that. I remember that. That is actually ringing a bell now. Shree, I did have Bailey. I think I deleted her because I wasn't. Wait, here's Bailey.
Ding dong! Hello!
I did that during the COVID era, or the empty arena era. Can you tell the boos are piped in? Will Big E ever be champ again? I don't think it matters anymore, Ray. I hate to be defeatist and be negative about this situation, but dude, they had a chance to make him shine and make him look good and give him a lengthy title run and make him a solidified main event top guy. You know when they'll do it again? When it doesn't matter much to anybody except E and to his fans, and that means middle of the year. But as soon as we get to WrestleMania season, take it off of him, get him out of here. They did it to Kofi. They did it to E. Did it to Lashley. I'll let you take that and run with it. I'll let you take that and run with it. CRP says Omega coming back into the fold is going to be great in the storyline. 100%. Alicia says Fiend needs to move on. Ray's asking for the Adam Cole. And because he called me, great sir, you're going to get what you want. You ready, Ray? Here you go. That's a bad button, dude. Is Ciampa heading to the main roster? We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised. We talked about Claudio, Isaiah. If he's happy and he's content and he had a good run at WWE, nothing to complain about. Could he have gone higher? Of course he could have. Absolutely. Did they do right by him? That's debatable, but I think he had a really, really good run. Alma, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe one of these days we'll tackle World Class. All right, kids, one more, and I'm taking it home. I got to get to something very soon within the hour. So give me one more, kids. Shane, we're going to end on an HVW note. I would love to see HVW up and running again and invade ROH. Brother, the idea is to build this thing bigger and better than ever before. We're going to try our best to get there. Kids, that's it for me. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. I hope you, oh my God, we're one away from 50. Can someone get me the 50 before we get out of here? Can someone give the boy the 50? Come on, baby. Do it for me. I'll love all of you if you do it. I love you anyway, but I'll love you even more. Is that the creepiest thing you ever heard in your life? Absolutely. Alicia, you're the best. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, someone got me to 50. Who did it? Who clicked it? Who clicked it? Who's 50? Go, Charlotte. It's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. Come on, 50. Who did it? Who did it? One of you did it. Be straight. Who did it? Alma, shut up. It took you that long? Shane says I did. Chris says maybe me. Oh, someone else just did it. You guys are the best. I'm at 51. Now I'm going home. All right. You guys are awesome. I love all you guys. You guys are the bestest of all time. I appreciate you. You guys are a family here for me. You guys know I really believe that, right? I love all of you. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out, for giving me the time of day, for making a brother feel wanted. I appreciate you. I'm getting out of here. Again, kids, thanks for everything. Hope all of you have a good, happy, healthy, and safe weekend. And we will be back next week, kids. All right. Everybody take care. Thanks again, kids. See you next time. Tom Clark's Main Event.